I got involved with the music team at UCOH 12 years ago, and I found out about it through a fellow member who taught with me when I taught middle school choir. And she told me about a Unity church, and I went to a Unity church when I was a teenager. I was actually a Uniteen, and when I found out there was a Unity church here with great music, I was like, whoa. And back then it was just 3 people. It was Roderick, Susan, and a young lady named Melanie. And so I sang with them, and I remember my very first solo was actually the very first time that I sang with them. It was a song called Accept This Prayer, and it was on Mother's Day, and it was on my birthday, and I cried my eyes out. I want to thank everyone at our church for being so loving and supporting. Sometimes it's hard to get up there and sing on Sunday morning, especially if you're not feeling good, if you're having health issues. And sometimes it's kind of scary, but even when we mess up, or even when I myself am feeling afraid, you all always show so much love, and we feel all of that. We feel all of that energy, and it empowers us and it heals us. So thank you for all of the love and the warmth that you give us every single Sunday. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
I've had the privilege and honor of being a part of this congregation for the past 20 years. It all started when Ron and Lenore came and saw me in a production at Zachary Scott Theater and asked if I would mind coming to the services and delivering music. Being a preacher's kid, I said, sure. Things have just started from there, and it's now 20 years later, and I want to say thank you for my growth, as well as watching the growth of this church and this music program. Thinking back, the very first solo I ever sang was in pre-K. There was a talent competition, and my mom played piano, and I sang Lean on Me. You can either say it's gone uphill or downhill from there, whichever way you want to look at it. But it's been a great journey, and I'm so blessed to have this church be a part of that journey.
I'm Susan Heinrichs, Director of the Music Ministry here at Unity Church of the Hills. I'm also a preacher's kid, Southern Baptist preacher's kid. And when I left home, I said, as God is my witness, I will never sing or play in church again. Obviously, God had another plan. Bob and I attended Unity the second Sunday, second service in the cafeteria of the school. And we've been here ever since, all through the building and the growing up and the playscapes and the everything else. We love, love, love this church. However, I had not been in music for 20 years, and I didn't even think about being in music. And then Ron and Lenore sent me to a music symposium out at Agape in LA. And I had a calling that said, you should go back and start a music ministry. And I said, no. And then I went back the second year and finally had to say yes. So I said, okay, God, I will do this if you provide me, guide me, and provide me with what is needed. And of course, what did I have to start with but Roderick, and how better is that? And then Kelley came, and other people came, and Tony, and John, and Tom, and Shonda, and now Lex, and we've had people, and it just seems like every time God has answered, and we have grown and grown, and we love to sing for our spiritual community. And we've always said we don't perform, but we sing so that we can transform. Unity has been an important part of my life for the last 20 years. We are coming up on our celebration, and that's an important one for us. So I love the fact that we have a music team, the choirs, that are so filled with gifts of love and enthusiasm and joy, because that's what it's all about. If it doesn't bring joy and healing, then we're not doing our job. So we love singing to you every Sunday, and we appreciate you, our spiritual community.